Hey, good-looking dudes! And welcome back to Metroid Dread for the Nintendo Switch.
Dude, I can't believe this man said on our break he's not gonna go buy me some wings. Why not, dude? Why don't I get delicious wings for free, Ken?
I am not here to piggyback you, man.
Why am I not getting a buffalo chicken sandwich, Ken?
And even then, I don't even think the wings here outside of like Grover's or whatever that great anyway.
Grover's, kid.
That's what I just said outside of Grover's.
Yeah, you live next to. You just said there's no good wings here except Grover's, and then I can literally spit the Grover's from your house, and you won't buy me wings, bro.
But the point is, I've been to a lot of places, and I know where the good wings are at.
Dude, I'm telling you, Wings to Go off of Perdido Key. And that's our sponsorship today, is Wings to Go.
Wings to Go, where every chicken wing in our kitchen is prepared with pride. Because here we know, by taking pride in our wings, we are taking pride in you. Come have a taste of the best wings in Albany, Georgia.
By next to Perdido Key. You need to go there. They have the best wings.
Yo, what if? What
if we got local sponsorships?
What if we were sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
We're not.
We're not. I just always wanted to say that for some reason.
I don't know, man. That's such a lame sponsorship. Why couldn't we get something that we need shit that we need some shit like that represents good-looking dudes a whole. So it should be like,
not fucking.
This show is brought to you by Manscaped.
Yo, and I am a personal condoner for Manscaped. They have helped me shave in particular areas that I will not mention out loud. But
you seriously shave there?
So anyway, I definitely do recommend Manscaped. It is absolutely a great product, unironically speaking. Oh my god.
Do you shave your face with it too?
Yeah, I do.
Do you change the razor?
Yes.
Okay. You almost fell for a trap that would have made you look very nasty, Ken.
I just face masked them.
You got it.
These things are going to be the never-ending bane of my trial and error, aren't they? I can't ever get that timing right. It's such a tiny window. Yeah, and there wasn't really a safe zone right there either. Okay, but I know where to go this time. I just need to not go to the right. I feel like that was a trap.
Do you think that Samus, like, you know, Smash, they always ship Samus with somebody?
That's the first I've ever heard.
No, like if you want to go on like DeviantArt, they're always shipping characters in the Smash roster, and Samus always is either shipped with Captain Falcon or Snake.
Oh, cause he's a bounty hunter.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly think. Who do you think she would vibe more with, Snake or Falcon?
I
think Snake.
I would say Snake for sure, just because we were talking about how cold she is, and she'd probably like it like a more stable, like down to earth relationship more than likely.
You don't think Falcon's down to earth? I bet you it's like dating Johnny Bravo.
I feel like the problem in Falcon's case is that he probably wouldn't be attentive enough.
But they could bounty hunt together, Ken.
Yeah, but like Falcon's always racing and collecting bounties and shit,
yeah.
You know.
Dang, dude. What is that thing?
He's a nasty little critter. And I just blew him up with some ice missiles.
I don't get why alien life and like alien themed creatures are always look like they came from the depths of the bottom of the water.
I think that was an intentional design choice, even from the very beginning.
I mean, like, it's always an alien thing. They always look like there's some kind of weird reptilian, like very moist looking, like they are greasy from being in the water.
Speaking of
lizard people.
Speaking of insectoids or whatever, we are about to fight the worst boss in the game. I don't like this thing.
Is it the hardest to fight?
The most annoying one to fight for sure, and a lot of people don't seem to like it very much either. It's just one of those things where you kind of have to find a very good loop, and you don't really get a whole lot of opportunities to shoot him down either.
Is this guy?
Yeah.
How is he annoying? He just looks like a... I don't know.
He
dude.
just hit. This is kind of the start
It's
of when
just like-
bosses start to hit really hard.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like where the difficulty spikes really start coming in.
Okay.
And then he can start doing stuff like that if you get too comfortable. I could have parried that.
You're about to die, fool. Right?
Well, probably 2 more hits, yeah.
Jump, fool. I'll teach you how to beat him. Jump him.
Oh my god, he didn't even have
I'll show you. First you gotta shoot him, fool. Now you gotta jump. Then you jump. Fool. Hit him.
You can't hit him when he's flashing.
Jump, fool. Oh, shit. Yo, dude. I feel like he's about to die, too.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh my... What? Did I seriously die to the core X?
Yeah, you did. Dude. Where's your Metroid game, bro?
I still gotta perfect it. You don't think you think I perfected
See,
do you think I perfected Metroid Zero Mission in a day?
I haven't played this playthrough because King knows I'm so good at this game. It'll be boring to watch me play. Right?
Totally.
That's why. Alright, yo, there you go. Alright, Ken. So you're not gonna buy me wings.
We're still on about this?
Yes.
Why?
What about a Philly? Because it's funny.
Yeah, it's really just the fact that this boss hits harder than the ones that came before it. And if you don't, like, hit the flowchart just right, you can easily start taking a lot of damage. He's kind of like a heavy hitter, but, like, with fairly telegraphable
He looks like a
attacks.
Godzilla character.
You know, I could totally see that, actually. Hey, Garrett, if you're watching, does this look like something out of Godzilla, actually? He'd probably say yes, because he's a complete nerd for that kind of thing,
Really?
surprisingly.
Godzilla is such a... as a franchise, it's so flaky, though.
I think that's the appeal, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like how why people, like, say,
Star Wars is pretty flaky.
Well, I was going to say Power Rangers, actually. And that, you know, it's flaky and cheesy and campy as fuck, but that's part of the appeal. I don't know. Are you into shows like that?
I think Godzilla's pretty dang cool. I watched a lot of them. I actually recently bought the Godzilla vs. King Kong, the original movie, on vinyl, so I could listen to it on vinyl.
Okay. See, I have a funny story about the Godzilla, actually. So, you notice the original series from like the 60s, the black and white series, right? So we're staying in like a vacation home in Swanee, and my brother's like 4 or 5 years old, right? And he was kind of like still sort of emotionally numb to like fear or whatever, and the moment he started watching that, like, no shit, I think that was the first time I ever vividly remember seeing him scared of something.
Really?
I think he was fighting like some kind of giant ape, and he was like, "Oh my god, not the
Was it King Kong, dude?
It was either King Kong or Godzilla. It was one of the two.
No, was it King Kong versus Godzilla?
Like one of the earlier. It was like one of the old black and white.
I know that's one of them. It's called King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like that checks out.
I mean, probably they're both just as campy if anything.
I
but
think
like,
King Kong is a cooler monster than Godzilla, though.
because he's reptilian and
Yeah,
probably
and
more
also
lethal
like
and dangerous.
he's more like he has more emotion in him.
Yeah, because like, doesn't he actually kind of have a character or whatever?
Yeah, he has more of a character than Godzilla, like from a personal level.
Well, wasn't
From a mythological level, Godzilla probably does.
I guess that kind of makes sense because Godzilla was a Japanese developed character,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that would make sense because Japanese people kind of know how to develop their characters more than we do, unfortunately.
That's not true. We develop
Not all the time. Like obviously Pixar, for example,
Yeah.
they can write really competent like.
No, it's just like
Animated
it's
characters.
It's East versus West culture, Ken.
I
That's how
suppose.
stories always are. Like if you read a, I don't know how to say this really, but it's just how they tell their stories. It's different. They kind of focus on different things.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Old Japanese movies are sick.
Like the samurai stuff.
Yeah.
My dad was actually kind of into that stuff for a little bit.
Samurais are cool. I prefer cowboy movies more than samurai movies.
I mean, yeah, I have a lot of experience
Clint
watching
Eastwood, dude.
Clint Eastwood,
Is
John
such a
Wayne,
badass dude.
John Wayne. That
He's
was my
such a badass.
that was my dad's personal favorite like actor was John Wayne.
Yeah.
I have you kind of make fun of me for not watching enough movies, but God, I probably watch more westerns with him than I care to really recount. Honestly,
Did you watch the shows too? Like, did you watch Bonanza?
Yeah. Oh
Bonanza
yeah,
is such-
definitely.
that's
We
so
watched a lot of TV Land. We watched a lot of Andy Griffith together.
Yeah, I think everyone watches Andy Griffith.
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm going through here.
I'll tell you what, we need someone who talks like Barney on this channel. Barney, do you think we need Barney Fife? Guys, if you guys want us to... Guys, I promise you guys, if we get 10 likes on this page, I will actually go to Barney Fife's house and get him in an interview for Good Looking Dudes Gaming.
Dylan?
Yeah.
You know he passed away a few years
Yeah,
ago,
I know
right?
he's dead. You're not supposed to say that, though, because we're supposed to get 10 likes.
Oh, I see.
You screwed up. Tyler Perry will appear on Good Looking Dudes Gaming.
Totally.
That would
Definitely.
That would be... Yo, wait, what celebrity would you want to get to interview on Good Looking Dudes Gaming?
Probably Johnny Young Bosch.
Johnny Young Bosch?
Why not, dude?
Dude, that'd be sick.
I pressed at that time. Whatever. I'm not going that way anyway. I didn't need to go that way. You know, I didn't have anything to do. It's not like I was, just strolling by wasting my time or whatever.
Yeah, Ken, this is a let's play, not a let's stroll, dude. What's your problem?
Fuck! Oh, also, mini boss time. We just fought a boss, too. It's okay. These dudes aren't too terribly difficult. Watch it as I get myself cornered. No.
I know, right? They're gonna gangbang you, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have anything to do. So how do you feel about people moving to Mars? Like they're trying, like, what's his name? Elon Musk wants people living in Mars.
Oh my god.
Do you think it's really?
I feel like it's not going to happen simply because, well, let's look at it this way. We haven't been to the moon, right?
Yeah, we have.
Well, I mean, we haven't been to the moon since, like, the 70s. And I feel like if we were really trying to make this reality, wouldn't we have made, like, more progress in space exploration before having this happen? It feels like we're kind of jumping a little too ahead of ourselves here.
Dude, we're killing this planet. We have to find a new planet. Don't you know that, Ken? Like, we're not going to stop producing plastic, and then we're going to kill the whole planet.
True.
Yeah.
But I don't know how believable living on Mars would be.
That'd be very difficult. Like, even you have to have, like, little... It would look like Sandy Cheek's house from Bikini Bottom. With the little, like, air filters and shit.
Yeah, no, I get you.
That'd be difficult. And then you have to grow your food. Probably use microgreens. Didn't we talk about microgreens last...
I am, like, kind of hyper-focused on this, so I'm sorry if I'm not saying a whole lot.
Microgreens are, like... They're basically plants that you could grow your house, and they only take a week. And you could get microgreen broccoli that's really small and leaf and stemmy. You can also get it with radishes, just all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. People call them like...
Also, wait a second. I just got
superfoods.
storm missiles. Why the hell am I not using this? I should be using more of this.
You should save them, dude.
Also, I know I'm not landing enough counter strikes, but my reaction time is fucking terrible for them sometimes. So, my apologies if anybody wants to nitpick my gameplay. Alright. So, I think now that we have the storm missiles, I do believe that gives us access to another new upgrade. God bless. I like how you just kind of, like... Well, just kind of looked at that silently once I said that.
Yeah, I'm zoning out. Sorry. I'm watching all of the...
I'm gonna get you into a Metroid game one of these
Yeah,
days.
no, I'm just watching the movements, watching the colors, looking at the animals.
I was like I was rewatching like one of the previous Dread videos when I was editing. What did you mean by like you like the colors more in like Super Metroid for like?
They pop out better.
I mean, I guess, but
Like,
I feel
I know the environment's supposed to be darker and it's supposed to look more, but like, I don't know, like this.
But like
looks...
Metroid Zero Mission arguably pops more in that, and if that's the argument you want to recreate
But
for
no,
it.
but like the colors they chose, like this. I'll tell you what, there's a lot more scenery in this game for sure.
Oh yeah, like I was kind of worried at first that they were going back with the whole 2.5D approach again, because I'm going to be honest, I don't think Samus Returns looks all that great visually, because it was a 3D game that was trying to be a side scroller on a 3DS, and a game that came out in 2017 no less.
But the point is, like, there's more environment in this game, but you're still in, like, what is this, like a planet or a ship or what are
There's
you?
a planet.
Yeah, like the scene, it doesn't, like, it changes, but like on the other one, I could feel the change a little bit more.
Okay, that's a better argument.
You get what I mean?
think.
Like the way the colors, the textures, they just change. Like that's a lot more.
I
fun.
feel like maybe
this, you feel like you're raiding a dungeon, which you are.
Yeah, I guess it really just depends on the kind of emotions you're eliciting from it. Like, and I feel like that's actually not that's when you put it like that. I guess that's a better comparison.
Yeah. Well, there's a good change like that. We haven't seen anything, but you're still in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're two very different games trying to achieve two different strains. So you can't really really say like one's necessarily
I feel
like
you're
completely better
just
than the
in
other.
the dungeon all day, or what is it? It's not a dungeon. It's a.
We're in a
base.
we're in a temple.
Yeah, a temple. There's some Star Wars influence in this too. With the, like we were talking about how it's alien.
Yeah.
It's all it's 80s sci-fi.
You can really feel that a lot, especially if you play like Prime 3
Yeah.
and the narrative kind of becomes more action packed.
Look at so it's like wire across her on her outfit.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to be kind of like an amalgamation of her fusion suit from the previous game, and so like...
What if it's her hair like Bayonetta's?
It's not. It actually... I think Sakamoto was talking about this in an interview about why the suit looks so drastically different from the way it appeared in Fusion, because in Fusion... when she got infected by that X parasite or whatever. I know you're not going to completely get the context or whatever, but like, you know, she lost like the outer shell, and basically the blue webbing part that you see, that was kind of like the internal, like.
Yeah, I get that.
So like, you know, as she's kind of gaining back her abilities and whatnot between, like, during that game and, you know, between the events of that game and this, essentially, this is kind of her suit coming back into form. Like her original suit coming back into form.
Okay.
That's what it is. So now you know.
Yeah, dude. Now I know.
And
Now
you too
I'm
can be a
more of
Metroid nerd as well if you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, maybe not as much of a nerd like, you know, Dylan would be in comparison, but you get
Yeah,
the
I'm
idea.
such a nerd, dude.
Totally a nerd. Definitely. 100% positively.
Yes. I like nerd culture. I just don't have the attention span for it. Like, that's really what it is. I'd rather go run around.
Right.
It's very obvious. I play like a game for 5 minutes and like, alright, time to go outside.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I kind of suffer from that too. I've already talked about how I can't really get into MMOs because of that very nature.
I mean, MMOs are made to suck your life away, though.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true and scientifically proven.
Yeah. They're addictive.
Oh, okay. I see where to go now. Here we go.
Ew, look at that water.
I know, it's so nasty. It's so yucky. And that's why I like games like this a lot, because they're easily a lot more digestible and easier to replay through. I mean, why do you think I like Mega Man so much?
Yeah, because you...
They're fun. They're fun to replay through.
You're not getting that, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another upgrade for that. Alright, so we're going to another
Is
world.
this the last place?
No, that's just having us backtrack to get another upgrade.
Oh, really?
Because this game likes to do that for some reason. But I guess it gives each area you go in more significance, so that way you don't feel like one feels left out compared to the other.
Well, it's a Metroidvania. That's why they're doing it.
This game had a lot of development time for a reason.
How long was it?
I think they started after Samus returned, so probably all those years they spent between
Was
Samus
it 5?
4, so I don't know. I don't have the facts on me, so I'll probably have to like put it in post editing or something.
Yeah. When are they gonna make Prime 3?
You mean Prime 4?
Prime 4, my bad.
I was gonna say Prime 3 has been out for like 14 years, dude.
No, when are they announced it when the Switch came out. I don't think they're actually gonna have it out. Didn't they say the studio they didn't like it or something?
Like originally Namco Bandai was supposed to be the company that helped with it, but then like they weren't proud of it, so they went back to Retro Studios for, which is kind of a weird decision to me because Retro Studio.
Not bad.
Well, it's not that. It's more like the original team from the days of Metroid Prime aren't even really there anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. But people like the brand. People would like that. They'll think that's good because Retro made a lot of Samus games. So people who don't know that they're not there would like that. So that's why Nintendo did it.
Maybe. I know. I'm not sure how you sequence break for this, but I know you can get you can kind of skip a bunch of the environmental puzzles and get the gravity suit early. I'm just not certain how. Just another one of those things I'll have to like try out more in my free time and not during a Let's Play.
Oh yeah.
But we do have the space jump now, so now we need to come down here and check out this area a little bit more. Oh, and we got ourselves a lot of missiles. Awesome. I'm kind of hoping we end up with a lot of missiles by the end of this.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom,
And yeah, the reason I was trying to like do that speed booster thing in that room is that, admittedly, I did kind of take a peek at like some of what you had to do for the gravity suit. I didn't want to spoil the entire process, but I heard part of like how you do it comes along the lines of that room. I'm just not quite sure how to piece it together. I know some of like the general points of where you can sequence break and start getting some certain things early. I just haven't looked up the exact methods as for how you do so. Because so far this has been more or less a pretty standard playthrough, and he psyched me out. You know, I really like the enemy design in this game, honestly. Like, they really make you think, but they don't slow you down the way Samus Returns does as well.
Why does this temple have, like, a whole section underwater?
Because we need an obligatory water level.
Yeah. I mean, like, so do all these critters, like, speak the same language and communicate to each other?
That's a very weird question, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're just kind of chilling, and we're just messing with their habitat in a way that probably pisses them off.
Maybe they have a bad economy. Maybe they can't afford to fix the flooding in their area, or maybe Samus did that.
But like, I will mention, going back to like what I was trying to talk about earlier before I lost my train of thought for that. One of the big reasons why I like the enemy design in Dread more is that so I've already talked about like the melee counter being something you can use out of movement now, right?
Yeah, dude.
So like, and Samus Returns, a big problem I had with that is that you had to come to a complete standstill. Yes. And that meant with every single enemy that required you to use the melee counter, you had to come to a standstill and completely kill your pacing. And I didn't really like that all that much. But in this game, now you can kind of, now granted, you can't really just charge through them either, but you do have to kind of pay attention to their patterns. But like, once you kind of get down their patterns, they flow like a Mega Man enemy, and that like, you feel like a badass for like completely piecing it together. You can kind of charge through and, you know, show off to the world that you're a better Metroid gamer than your grandpa or something. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a weird thought, but a lot of people played Metroid as a kid. They're starting to become grandpas.
It makes me feel fucking old because
imagine they played the first Metroid when they were 15.
I feel bad for the.
What was that? That was 40-something years.
The original Metroid came out in '86, but it came out in America in '87.
So that means that's like 34 years.
Dude,
right?
I feel bad for the original Metroid fans because think of it this way.
Wait, that means 16. Okay, if they were like 16, 15, and it's been 36, right? So that means that they'll be like 50-something.
Yeah. What I was mostly thinking is that like, so like I kind of grew up during the right time for Metroid. Like I was 9 when Metroid Fusion came out, and then every consecutive year after that, it felt like I had like a new Metroid game to look forward to. It was it was the true essence of a golden age for Metroid, essentially. But no, if you were a classic Metroid fan, let's look at it this way. 1986, the original Metroid comes out. Then you'd have to wait till 1991 to play the sequel on a handheld, a black and white handheld, no less. And then after that, you wouldn't be getting Super Metroid until 1994. And then the next Metroid game didn't come out till like 2002 after an 8-year hiatus. Yeah. That kind of sucks.
Well, you know, it's crazy to think about this, Ken, but like, one day, all these Nintendo fans that grew up with these games, they're going to be the old people in a retirement home.
Imagine these old grandpas sitting
Nah,
down in a retirement home playing Mario Party during their time off.
No, they just play Mario Party all day and eat the fucking pizza rolls their mom used to cook them. What are those things called?
I think they are called pizza rolls.
Yeah, but what are they? Tostitos?
Tostitos. Yeah.
Tostitos pizza rolls.
Oh man,
dude.
I think everybody had to have had those at some point in their
dude.
life.
Yeah, that's your Mario Party food.
Oh man.
Did you have much Mario parties going on when you were a kid?
So as I've said, you know what? I don't think I talked about it in this video, so I'll go ahead and say it anyway. So I only rented 2, 3, and 4. And I had a demo for 5, so the one I grew up with the most experience on was 1, unfortunately. Because, you know, it's, as I've mentioned, like, I didn't really have a chance. When you have a birthday close to Christmas, you only get so often to buy games, and sometimes there were other games I wanted more. Sometimes an actual mainline Mario game, or a Mario Kart game, or a new Zelda, or Metroid. So, like, yeah, I really wanted to find, like, the Mario Party games, but also after a certain point in my life, like when I'd say when I was 12 or 13, like I was kind of cut off from finding physical retro games because I couldn't go to flea markets as often. The game store in our area got closed down by GameStop, and the GameStop did away with retro games, and it made, like, you gotta remember this was like before the Wii, or even during the Wii when we finally got, like, but, like, this was before internet was more widespread and normal, so it was much harder to get around to playing classic games that you missed out on. Yeah. And, yeah, Mario Party just happened to be a casualty of something that I had a hard time running into, until I was much older.
I played 6 forever.
See, like, I feel like if I wish I had more of a concrete opinion on, like, all the Mario Party games, but I feel like I really want to reserve judgment until I've played more of them, you know? That's the mentality I have.
You don't really need to judge them all. They're just Mario Party. But I would.
I don't know. Mario Party fans kind of take their shit more seriously than they really should, honestly.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish this new Mario Party that came out had items that you could throw in spaces, which I think they probably will.
Oh, like the capsules from 7 and 6. Yeah.
That shit was cool. That just had more fun strategy, you know.
Yeah.
There's a couple things about it. Oh, you know, but it's a great game. I'm not gonna diss it. I just feel like for $60, I want more content.
Yeah, no, I get you, and I'm hoping they start giving it DLC like they did with some of their other Mario spin-offs. Like, I know Super Mario Party, unfortunately, didn't get a DLC for some reason.
You think they're gonna be like Mario Kart and have Link as a playable character?
That would be one hell of a prospect for sure.
Dude, they should get someone, yeah.
But, yeah, I guess that's a topic we can cover more in detail for another video. So, that's the end of Part 8 for Metroid Dread. I will catch you guys in the next video. See you guys then.
Later!
Later, Gator.